Hello. Let me try and find myself. I know I'm close to the camera here, trying to get my stuff set up. Why does it take forever to pop up? Man. There. It took that long for my thing to pop up. I don't know, does it take everybody else's that long? Oh my gosh, I'm so close to the... camera. Hey, Suzanne. Hi, Melissa. Hi. Hi, Alexis. My baby girl from Guam. All right, and I think, so sorry, I'm so close. Gosh. I'm without my tech help. He is out doing chores. So, I'll introduce myself in case anybody pops on who doesn't know me. I'm Christelle with Christelle's Country Creations. And last night we did the flamingo wreath. And it turned out so fun. And then I asked y'all what you wanted to do tonight. I, in my mind, thought you all would choose the grapevine. So all night long I'm thinking of ways I can do it. On the wall so y'all can see. And when I tallied everything up this morning, it was the mermaid that won. So I went outside to get my swag, and the swag was just not going to work. It's a kind of it's an evergreen thing, but I was going to spray paint it white and see how that worked and everything. And I just was not going to give me my desired effect. So I started going through the wood pile and the chicken wire, thinking I can make a teardrop swag myself, right? Well, I'll show you what I came up with. So let me pan down and we'll get started. And hi, Lisa. And I have a different setup tonight. What I'm going to be working on is kind of heavy. And I did not want the table moving around about a lot. So let me see how that, maybe just a little more this way. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. Okay, so this was the mermaid, if you'll remember. I took my mat off so there'd be a little bit of contrast when I show you the thing that I made. Oh, hi, Valerie. We just got started. You know, all the technical stuff. So this prehistoric piece of something is what I came up with. And so what I did was, so I found this amazing piece of wood, and it reminded me of like the wharf, you know, like the dock and stuff like that. So I just added a couple pieces of wood and decided to use this fencing here that I have. But I had to have wood or something behind it because it was turning and stuff before I had something solid behind it. And then I just kind of cut it so that it was the teardrop effect that I was going for. Okay, because you know us crafters are ingenious about Oh, hi, Brenda. Oh, thanks, Alexis. We're inventive and creative, and we try to make something out of nothing. So, and then here's my idea. So, I'm going to be doing puffs, and I'm going to go this way with the puffs, and I'm going to use, I think, oops, all these different kind of colors in the array with some puffs of white in there, just here and there. So I know that kind of looks scary at the moment, but in my mind it looks good, right? We all think that. So in my mind it looks good, so we'll see. And my idea is that she is going to come up just a little bit, so her face and that star are up like that. And it'll be puffy there, so it'll be definitely 3D. And so I haven't worked out like all the bits yet to make this how I see in my mind, but we'll do it as we go along, and we'll see how far we get tonight. I'll try not to go longer than, you know, like an hour. So, hey Shelly. Hey Brenda. Nancy, hello. Thanks, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the plan, guys. So let me see. So we're going to have this down at the bottom because water gets bluer as you go deeper. Right? In theory. Anyway, and I'm going to start with this denim. The color is denim. And it's actually a fabric mesh. I do like working with fabric mesh. So I haven't decided, well maybe I have. I think I'm going to adhere it with zip ties. So let me just cut this so it's like even. I'm just gathering it, and I'm going to cut it so that it's a little more like even on the end. Come on. Come on. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Thanks. I hope so. Hey, Asia. I turned on your Siri, Brenda. I'm so... Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. So I'm going to start, and I'm thinking, so when my poof puffs out, I want it to hang over this just a little bit. So I think I'm going to start about here. And I am going to take a zip tie. My thought is, going to take a zip tie. I'm going to have a little bit hanging off, so it's a little different and kind of frilled on the ends. Because you got to like think this, you know, all the way through. Or at least you got to try to think of what's going to happen when you think you know what you're doing. So I'm just going to leave a couple of inches on the ends. And then I'm going to take this zip tie. Oh, you know what? I might have to go closer. I am going to have to go closer. Otherwise, you're going to see that bit right there. The mermaid I got at the home store, Valerie, it's the only like craft store that's available, or it's not even a craft store. It's the only store I could find that was open the other day. And I saw that and I was just like, oh, that is so cute. Okay, so I am going to have to do it up here on this top bit. And I'm just going to zip tie that. And the reason I wanted to go across is because I want the puffs to kind of look like water. So I'm thinking about even like stretching them out and only doing, well, stretching them out is not going to get me that look that I wanted. So I'm not going to stretch them out as far as I wanted to. So we'll go about, hey Katie, thanks for joining us. I did paint it, Valerie. First I kind of made it white, you know, like you see at the beach and stuff. They paint everything white and then it just kind of looks worn. And, oh, this is going to give me a fit. So, how am I going to do that? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, y'all, this is going to be harder than I thought. Okay, get my zip tie in there. And I think, I don't want the puffs to be much taller than this, but definitely a little bit. So, what I'm doing about 8 inches there. And then I'm going to zip tie it. Good. We may not get that far tonight. But then I painted brown back into it because the mermaid didn't pop when she was sticking out at the end. So let me see if this is going to work how I want it to. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to kind of set these in. I'm thinking I'm going to count like 3. What did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 3 on the next one. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put this one in up here. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Mom. It's been, I worked on this like all day. Yeah, all day. I barely got in here just to 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do one on the end. I barely got in, slapped some makeup on my face because y'all don't want to see me without makeup. And then, holy heck, got in here just in time. And everybody's working on chores, and I can hear my youngest daughter yelling for me. And she's yelling louder and louder, so you may hear her in just a minute. She doesn't realize I'm live right now. So I imagine she's going to open the door and storm in and be like, Mom, why didn't you answer me? Okay. All right. So doing a puff. Put this in. Okay. Doing a puff. Zip tie this bit. And my thought is I'm going to go in with just a little streaks of those other colors and kind of just make that fun. Sorry, I am having to like concentrate on this. I'm not looking at the comments very much. Sorry. Let me get this first row done that's so hard because I can't get my fingers underneath that first bit, and then maybe it'll go easier. Okay. Okay, that's the last one there. And then we're going to cut it a couple of inches out like we did the other one. Better to go long. I can trim it if it's not the same. Okay. So let me see if this is going to give me the desired effect. I didn't even have time to practice or try this or anything, guys. I'm sorry. So it's all, you know, and then I want that bit fluffed. This bit fluffed down here. All right, let me kind of hold it up a little bit. What do you think? I think it's going all right. Okay, let's do another row. Yes, at the at-home store. And I do want them kind of close together. I do not have a left. Okay. Hold on, I have another roll. So I got this fabric mesh at Craft Outlet. And it's a fabric burlap mesh. See that? It might be easier if I go from there to here. I don't know if I can do that. It's kind of like back in my mind. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go on 4. 3. We'll do 3. So let me put that in. Yeah, it's probably going to be easier to go that way. Thanks, Valerie. You like it, Suzanne? Thanks. It's going to be different. I started to get online. I've never done a swag, so I started to get online to see if I could watch a couple of YouTube videos, because you know, you watch a YouTube video and all of a sudden you're an expert on anything. That's just how that works, right? So, but then I had to go do something for my daughter that's in Guam before I forgot. So I went out and did that, and then I started looking at the wood pile and stuff, and started working on this. And I did most of it by myself. I had a little bit of problems, so I had my husband help me just a little bit. Now I don't want these ending in the same place. I think I want them a little different. And we're going to have like ribbons and stuff, so maybe those ends will clean up better than I think. Oh, I wish I had it in 10-inch, Valerie. I was looking all over to see if I had it in 10-inch, and I don't. But I love the color. I'm pretty sure it's called denim. Okay. Come on. Well, some just might have to be kind of the same. Maybe just a little off. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Feel better, Shelly. I hope it's nothing serious. But get to feeling better. Thanks for spreading the love. Ew, I made that one. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I think I made it just a little short. I will pull. It is not going anywhere. Let me see here. You bet, Shelly. You bet. You used it for a beach wreath. Ah, excellent idea. Oh, yeah, I made it too short. Last. Sorry. And, you know, with zip ties, sometimes they can be kind of a little bit of a pain. And it took me forever to figure out that, because I was always like, it's just dumb luck if it actually goes in and goes zip, 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 or if it just goes in and comes right back out again. Well, you got to put it through on the flat side. I didn't know that for the longest time, because there is a, if you look at that, you know, there's a bubbled side and a flat side. Well, the end always has to come back around and go in the flat side for it to close up. And I just didn't know that. I don't know why I didn't know that, but it took me a long time to actually figure that out. You know, some of the silly things that and I always just thought it was hit or miss. I'm like, gosh, why does this only do it like 50% of the time? It's the perfect color for a beach wreath, I think. Okay. Yeah. Look like waves or anything? Remind you of waves? Confused. Okay. Let's bring this over here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 down. And pump that in there. I really hope this turns out like it doesn't like it I envision in my mind. Susan, you have the hardest time with them. What's them? I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, well, that's a smart way to do it too, Valerie. I just was not that smart to figure it out initially. Oh, I get it. With the zip ties. Duh. Okay. Sorry, Suzanne. Okay, so that one will open up like this. And I wanted the teardrop to be, you know, different. I wanted it to be, you know, fat on the top and skinny on the bottom. There's a lag in the computer when I read your comments, so I didn't get what you were talking about. I get it now. I do. All right. So kind of water action going on. Oh, I'm going to go right underneath that wood and see if it'll pop back up for me. There we go. Oh. So one of the loftettes yesterday, Kara, her Hobby Lobby down in Texas, she drove to a Hobby Lobby that was open, and she like videoed her going down the aisle and shopping, and they had like so many sales, and you know, just talking and shopping and stuff. And I was surprised. I like watched the whole thing before I went to bed last night. I was like, oh my gosh, I miss going into stores and just kind of looking around and seeing what they have. And you know, now they put out, even Murdoch's has this, like, you know, recording that comes on, and they talk about social distancing and stuff, and it's not the time to browse, you know, those days, you know, are gone right now. Just come in and get what you need and leave. And I'm like, geez. So it was so fun to see her, like, just walking through the store, enjoying herself, just enjoying all the shopping. They had like 4 aisles of Easter stuff at 80% off. I was like, oh, man. Okay, this is going a little faster. I'm getting her figured out, ladies. Okay. I'm going to set these over here. Okay. And I may trim up the ends later. I'm not sure how much so, but my computer froze, like the picture bit froze like quite a while ago, and it hasn't started back up, so I have no idea if you guys can see. So let me, oh, I went one too many. Blast. I hate wasting the dang gum zip ties. Because they're kind of, well, I mean, I get mine at Harbor Freight, actually. They're pretty cheap. Right? I can't go in and spend less than just a couple of hours either. I saw what you got. I love those. Those would have been, they'd be good to, the eggs that you got, Valerie, would be good to spray paint white and put in like a farm one too. Oh, am I over being nervous? Surprisingly not, really. I'm stressed, but y'all are so kind to me. So I guess I don't feel nervous. I'm more stressed about it because I'm kind of trying to go outside the box a little bit so you guys have something like new and interesting to watch, so it's not like the same old stuff, or I don't know. And then once I got this idea in my head, like, you know, my brain doesn't work like it used to, and so I have a hard time like letting ideas like go, and it just would not go. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go with it and see. Thanks, Valerie. Yeah, I just thought about spray painting them white and putting them in like a farmhouse or a farm, you know, decorative one. Okay. I wonder if I could just do a long one there, or two. Am I going to have to do two? I'm going to try just to do a long one. And, oh man, that one broke. Last. Okay. Sorry, my dogs are outside. Well, that's my daughter's dog barking because he wants out of the kennel. And don't worry, the poor thing hasn't been in there all day. He just got in, but he's not happy about being in, so he's barking, and nobody was around before I went live, and so I couldn't let everybody know, hey, Mom's going live, can you keep everybody quiet? So, all right. Oh, come on, Prometheus. Can you just be quiet? Prometheus, please. 1, 2, 3. Am I doing 3 or am I doing 2? Kids. 2, 2. Okay. Hey, Karen. Thank you. I love this blue too. And it's a fabric mesh, so it's kind of, you know, it's nice and soft and pliable. Yeah. I'm just going to move these over here. I don't know why I don't have them over there to begin with. Where do y'all get your zip ties from on all of your where do you get your zip ties? I just get mine at Harbor Freight. I was wondering kind of like where other people got it. That's the cheapest place I've been able to find them, is Harbor Freight. So I'm going to do a little shout out to my daughters. My daughters are so awesome. Well, I've got one living in Guam, so she can't. But my other daughters that are here, they live in the town close to me. And they offered, and they always did growing up, they would do a chore for me on Mother's Day. You know, whatever chore I wanted, they would usually just do it for me on Mother's Day. You know, give me lunch or breakfast out on the patio. And they asked this year, and my oldest daughter has been staining her deck for the last like 2 weeks, and it's been such a pain. And I was like, well, really, I could use my deck being stained. And they were like, oh gosh, all right, if that's what you want. So that's what they're going to come and do on Sunday. So Bob is out there power washing everything, trying to get it clean. Oh, you buy yours at Walmart, Amazon. Oh, I guess I didn't think, I don't know why I didn't think about Amazon. I order everything from Amazon. I just had to order 2 more things of boxes. Cableties.com. Oh, I wonder, I'll have to check them out because if they're cheaper, heck, I go through a lot of zip ties. I use a lot of zip ties. Okay. And we'll do the flipping out. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. I'm kind of liking how it's getting kind of tighter and tighter. I know my girls are so... Yeah, Alexis, you're helping from afar, sweetheart. I know you'd help if you were here. Got to see my granddaughter before I went live today. She's such a, well, I have got a older granddaughter who's going to be, oh my gosh, I think she's going to be 13 in November. And she's just beautiful. And I've got 2 younger grandbabies, a boy and a girl. So I got to see my 3-year-old, soon to be 3-year-old, before I went on. So that was kind of nice, getting to see her happy, cheery face. 84 cents for 100 of 4-inch. Holy cow. That's good. Okay, I know where I'm getting my zip ties from now on. Heck, you guys, that's pretty cheap. 95 cents for 100, so for 100 for 6. Wow. Yeah. I'd say that's pretty good. Lisa, you've been full of just great information the last 2 nights. Thanks for joining. All right. Okay, we're getting down here. And I do want to use that darker blue. But do I want to just like blend it in, or do I actually want it to be like solid? I don't know. We'll see after this, after we do this tie. I'll hold it up and we'll see what we think. Oh, I don't look... Oh, thank you, Valerie. Yeah, I am. I was a young mom, but I'm actually going to celebrate the 1st anniversary of my 49th birthday this year. So... yeah, I think we'll do dark blue here, and then I'll just put in a couple flakes of dark blue up, like kind of just here, so it kind of blends a little bit. And this is 10-inch mesh, but I think I'm liking, hold on just a second. I don't know if I do or not. I think I do. I have to see, is this blue or black? Oh, it's blue. Okay. So I have this same mesh, this fabric mesh, in the 21 inch, and I'm kind of liking that for this, and then I'll put the 10 inch couple bits in here. Hi, Brenda. Okay, yep, we'll stop there. Oh, we're only 10 years, we're 9.5 years apart, Valerie. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so this one, I'm going to start right here. Okie dokie. Okay. And I'm not worried about the tops twisting, like the end bits and stuff. I think it's kind of adding a little bit of interest in there, so I'm kind of liking it. Now I do want to stay the same height, even though we're getting, you know, a bit shorter. So I want to make sure that I don't start getting, like, you know, smaller as we go down as well, because I don't think that's how I want it to. Lisa posted it up there. It was cable tie or something like that. Cabletie.com. Was it, Lisa? Suzanne, you are young, girl. We're young. We're young. You know, we're just we're getting seasoned a little bit, but we're still young, right? When my daughters were growing up, I would never tell them how old I actually was. I think when I was 29, I celebrated the 9th anniversary of my 29th birthday. And they just did not know how old I was, so they always had to do the math. So I just thought, I'll just celebrate anniversaries of my 49th birthday instead of saying I'm 50. Hi, Vicki. Empty nesting is kind of hard. Isn't it kind of hard? I mean, I don't know. I like my girl. Well, we all do, I guess, like keeping our babies close and stuff, and it's hard when they go out and start doing their own thing. And I mean, it's exciting for them for sure, and you're happy for them, but it's just kind of, you know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with myself? Seasoned, yep. Okay, this one's going in the middle. But anyway, who would have thought your kids do live around you? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how some of these moms do it and their kids are all over the country and stuff. I've just got one in Guam right now, and they're going to stay there for a couple of years, they think, and then come back is the plan, right? And at some point, I'd love to go see them, but yeah, plane tickets to Guam are like $2,000. Brenda, you're turning 50 in July? Yeah, it's interesting. turning 50, you know? I'm trying to embrace it, but I just don't do great with stuff like that. It's better than the alternative though, right? My daughter's been scuba diving, or not scuba diving, snorkeling and stuff, and telling us about her adventure. And boy, stressing me out. You know, just like, there's no sharks, there's no, you know, whatever. I said, they're just waiting for a landlubber like someone from Colorado to dip their toes in there before they attack. Yes. Definitely worry about them more when they're not really home with you. Okay, so this one, so maybe I'll just do one now. Yeah, we'll just do one at the bottoms. You see in the bottom okay? I still have no camera because my screen is frozen, but I am getting the, oh yeah, Alexis, you laugh. But I tell you what, I know you were doing more than dipping your toes. Ugh. Stress, stress, stress. But the grandbabies are going to be little islanders. For sure. Cable ties unlimited. Nice. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. I am feeling a little tired today. I stayed up just to watch someone shopping online or at a store. And I don't know, I was just enthralled with watching someone else shop, so I stayed up kind of late watching it. Won't it be nice when we open up here in Colorado, my Colorado friends here? Okay. Getting down to it. I think we'll just do, let's see. We'll just do one more. Yep, I think we'll just do one more. Okay, so we're going to get this bit done, and then I'm going to go through and try to add some color. Then we'll see where we're at for time and things. So yeah, that's okay. I think it'll work out. Numbers are climbing. What do you mean? Oh, I get it. Okay. The numbers with the COVID, with the virus and stuff are climbing a little bit. Yeah, I did notice that. Vicky, I did notice. Okay. Got this mesh down here by my feet. Okay. Oops, my trash bag. Okay, let me just clean up here just a little bit so I can... My craft room can become a disaster in the middle of, in a matter of seconds, and drive me crazy. Oh, hey, Tasha. Let me see. You miss craft shows. Yeah, and you know, I don't know when we're going to be able to get back to them, right? All right, so there we are. So I'm going to go back through the 10-inch, right? This is the same stuff. And I think I'm just gonna like pop in like a little bit, a row ahead, so that it kind of, at least if I was painting, I'm kind of thinking that this is what I would do if I was painting. So I turn on Bob Ross sometimes, and he and I, you know, create together. I'm going to do this one close to the end up, so I'm just going to cut that so it's even. And I'm going to go way in here, and am I like in front of the camera? I don't know. Let me see. Okay. You get what I'm trying to do? And I do want to make it at the same height. Oh. I think the hardest bit about this is like getting that end of the tie to come through, you know, because you're weaving it in and under. So, and because it's 10-inch, it's just going to be a thin bit that you kind of see in here. Maybe I'll make it a little shorter. Push it up just a bit. What, the camera? Oh, hi, Kara. Girl, I was watching. Let me look behind here and see where I'm at. Yeah, okay, do that, and then I'll push this up here a little bit more. I wish I could see it on my computer, but I can't. Because I kind of like how it just peeks out instead of is. So I'm going to pull that tight. Do another one. And just oh, the zip ties is the worst part. Okay. What did I say? Push up the project. Is that working? I don't know why my... Let me see if I can get this to fix. And it's still not working. Dang gummit. Oh, thanks, Kara. So we're just doing a kind of an experiment here. All right, so that's all I want to do of that darker, because I just wanted it to get darker as it went down. So I can clean up my mess later, right? So I want just a little bit of this. And I really tried to find my 10-inch of this, and I didn't have it. So I don't know. I really do want a little bit of shimmer. So we'll see. Let me cut that bit off. All right, am I in the shot or not? Okay. It's good now. Okay. Thanks, Valerie. Oh, the worst part is grabbing that. Okay. So you're going to be on at about 10, Kara? Okay. All right. I'm going to wiggle my way through here again. Come on. I do want that back in there a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to like the, well, let's see. I can always take it apart, right? If something doesn't turn out like it does in your mind, you just take it apart, start over. Sometimes it's a bummer, but I think all of us wreath makers have been there. And this isn't exactly a wreath, so I'm not quite feeling real confident about it yet. When I fluff those out, hopefully you just see little bits of it. Sorry, this is like taking so much concentration. I'm not as chatty tonight. My gosh, what's wrong with me? But I tell you what, for those who didn't, weren't on earlier, so I made this frame out of fencing and wood because I didn't want to use my evergreen swag that I had. And I had some swags because in, what was it, January or so, the at-home store was having a clearance sale on their, like, Christmas, like, swags, and so I bought a lot, actually, because it was 80% off. Like, it was crazy, crazy, crazy sale. So this has kind of a metallic in it as well. And I just loved the color. So we're just going to put a little bit of this in there. Just a little bit. Just finding spots where I can. And I did something different tonight. I mounted my, I knew that, well, this is kind of heavy, because it's kind of made of, it's got wood on it. So I knew it would move the table and stuff around, so I set up everything so that, when I'm moving, it wouldn't move around. Oh, I should have done that with the dark blue and stuff, huh? It's kind of cute how it comes out like that. Dang it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't want that end to show. I think I'm going to make this one a little bit. I get, yes. It's kind of, when you get to a point where you're like doing the same repetitive motion over and over, you can think of all kinds of things to talk about. But right now, all I can think about is complaining about how hard it is to get this tie to go up and come around to do what I want it to do. Let's see. Don't know how I'm feeling about that. Oop, forgot a zip tie. We'll put the mermaid on here in just a second and see, just to see what it looks like. see how she looks. It's actually inspired the mermaid, my oldest daughter. Her favorite cartoon used to be The Little Mermaid. Hey, Denise! And she used to sing to it all the time. And so when I got this mermaid and I was looking back there for all that wood, or looking for chicken wire is what I was originally going to use, but I was like, I am going to cut the crap out of myself trying to do this chicken wire thing. So thanks, Paula. Hi, Paula. I hope it's going to look good. I'm not convinced yet, but I hope so. Because this has been a labor of love. Because I was out there for hours. Like, I cut those on 2 pieces of wood, and I just couldn't get the angles. So after about an hour and a half of trying, I went and interrupted my husband and said, can you please help me get angles? Like, cutting angles is hard for me. Okay. All right, so we've got just some other colors kind of in there. It's not actually turning out like it did in my mind. And then I may, where she comes out, I'm probably going to use this ribbon. I was going to use this mesh to make it look kind of like splashy in that area. But I think I can do the same thing with this ribbon. This ribbon I got at Christmas time, and it's kind of cool. Can you see it? And see if we got the effect. Now I kind of wanted her here, like that. Because I'm thinking I might do a bow down here and maybe a little bow right here, because I'm not sure I want to use the sign. I think just having her with some ribbon is going to be cool enough. Yes, that's why we have hubby. Hi, Laura. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, so that's, you know, kind of what I was thinking you do. And then we'll put in some ribbon bits and stuff, right? And for those of you who are just joining, I made kind of like a swag frame out of some wood and fencing. It's still dirty. Some fencing that I found outside. So I just did this because I wanted a reverse teardrop kind of a look. So, and then we zip tied onto it to get kind of the look like this. So, I just need to look again. Okay. I was going to do a little bit of that. Maybe I'll throw in a couple little ruffles kind of in here with that later. And so, and I did think about something like, well, no, I don't think that's going to work. Never mind. Oh, the creative juices when you're trying to, like, oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, don't overdo. Don't overdo. Laura, take it easy. So, and we're going to have, you know, this kind of coming out in different places, I think, too. That is as far as I don't know. I think we're going to stop there tonight. So I've been on for an hour. So I think I definitely want to use these ribbons. And I'm kind of digging the colors on that. What do you think? Definitely want to bring some of the brown kind of in. And just maybe a pop or two of purple. Not very much. Don't know if I'm digging that. Maybe I am. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Keep going, Paula? I haven't cut ribbon or anything stuff. I don't know. And then we've got this. And this is fun. I love, like, this was at Joann's a couple of years ago. And I'm starting to run low. I've used it on several wreaths. Oh, and I do have this one. Can you see that with the starfish? And then this one looked like scales to me, and I'm kind of so much with that, but more this. Seashells. I do have, so we're definitely using just a bit of purple, and so I don't have a lot of seashells, but I did get these. So I've got, but I need to drill holes in them and stuff so I can wire them in and everything. Hey, gotcha. Got you covered on that one. So I think we will, and you know, I was going to use this, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, I think just with a few ribbons and stuff, I don't know. I mean, I could put it up here or something, but I think that, I think it just kind of speaks for itself, and it looks good, and it'll look good with just a few small bow here and maybe a bigger bow down at the bottom. So I think we'll do that, but I think we'll do it tomorrow. Night, and so I don't know. Can you see me? So I think that I will cut ribbons and I will drill holes and add the wire and stuff so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do all that, because it does take a little bit of time. And then tomorrow night we'll add everything to it, and we'll have a finished product tomorrow night. So anyway, thanks, Valerie. Thank you. It has wiped me out. It has. Can you tell I'm having a hot flash right now? But this thing, I've been working on it all day with that frame and trying to figure it out, because the swags the evergreen swags just were not gonna do it justice at all. So, but all right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and if you wouldn't mind sharing my page and liking my page, I would sure appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Okay? Take care and be safe and feel better. All those that aren't feeling well, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.